So I haven't posted in a while on YouTube and I figured I should put something. So I'm doing a compilation of what I have been posting on Instagram and TikTok. This week I harvested shallot. I think I made a video on how I planted this, but I have several videos on how I plant shallot. Shallot is one of the easiest and fastest things you can grow in your garden. It takes about 6 to 7 weeks or even 6 weeks and you start harvesting your shallot from when you put your bulbs in the ground. I feel like I need to say something about this particular variety because every time I plant and harvest, I get a lot of questions and a lot of comments, and some people just feel that I'm not doing something right. That is why this bulb is not growing big. But this variety. Even on YouTube, someone came and was giving me tips on how to make the shallot bulb big. But I've been growing this for over 2 years, and this is a variety. It doesn't grow bigger than this. If you go to the supermarket, this is the same size you're going to see. I'm going to look for the name of the variety and put it. So this is a video I put up December last year on Instagram and on TikTok, and this is me finding this shallot variety in the supermarket, and this is how it comes. No matter how you pump your soil with nitrogen, this variety will not grow bigger than this. So every time I plant and you ask me, this is a variety, it doesn't grow bigger. Anyway, so I cloned my pomegranate. I've been cloning this for some weeks now and it is finally ready, and a lot of people have been asking me if I have pomegranate seedling available, and this is how it has been baking. So it's finally ready. Anyway, I promised to put up a video on how I cloned this pomegranate, but I feel like there are several other videos on the internet on how you can clone plants, on how you can propagate plants. So this propagated, this cloned nicely, and I also found some ants inside this cup, so I left it for the lizards to, you know, enjoy, to have a feast before transplanting it into a different cup so it could go to a new garden. So let me know if you want to see how I cloned this plant perfectly. Anyway, I've got pomegranate in my tree. For now, I just have one tree, and over time, I will have a lot. So what else did I do this weekend? I transplanted some seedlings. This is tarragon, and this is my first time growing tarragon. I've heard so much about it, and I just wanted a plant. So also this week, I got a garden assistant to come help me clean up the garden because I haven't taken care of my garden in a while and it was filled with grass. I also noticed that my ugu pod, ugu is also known as the fluted pumpkin, that my ugu pod was bringing out a pod. I've only found one pod, but I'm expecting I get more pods out of this ugu plant. I've had this ugu plant for a year. So the thing about ugu, after 1 year, it will bring out pods for you to take the seeds and replant. Okay, so all through the year, I've been harvesting and enjoying mulberry. Mulberry is not seasonal, so if you prune your plants right, you're gonna get fruits all through the year. My daughter loves to snack on these mulberries. Sometimes I have my mood for them, sometimes I'm not in the mood for them, so I just leave it for her. I harvest and then leave it for her. Sometimes I let her harvest them herself because she enjoys picking them. So I went to my family house this weekend and my mom gave me one live chicken, and I'm not ready to cook it, so I wanted to just stay in my garden and pick some grass because it's a really good picker. It will pick all that grass and also feed on your plants if you're not careful. That's the reason why I don't have chickens in my garden, because I know they're gonna eat up all my plants. So I left it, and the way my mom tied it, I think it hurt the chicken. So I had to untie that and then let it roam in the garden. So, but I just found a spot at the back of my banana tree and stayed there till the following day. So this is the next day, and I'm giving it rice because I don't have any food for it, the right food for it. But I think rice is fine and it is eating it really well. I also added some water for it to drink. And this is the chicken getting some strength and picking the grass as it should in my garden. But I'm going to find a way to eat it today, later today or tomorrow. I think tomorrow because I don't think
So
I
I
have
have
the strength.
transplanted mustard here, mustard green here, and I know how peppery this thing is. Very hot, by the way, but if you use it in little amounts in your salad, you enjoy it. So I want to put it in a pot, and because caterpillars love to chew on this, I'll put it in a pot and then keep it in a corner to see if I can keep the caterpillars and snails away from it. So I want to also mulch it.
I hope you enjoyed this video one way or the other and learned something new. Anyway, like I said, this video was unplanned and I'm still trying to put up a valuable content for you because I know you guys like to come to my page and learn a thing or two about growing your own food at home. So I'll see you in my next video and I promise you that video will be so full of new things to learn, ways that you can take care of your garden. All right, bye.